Good morning, you guys. Today is Monday, May 29th. Today is Memorial Day. We are in Rome, Texas right now. R-H-O-M-E is how it's spelled, and you might see from the screenshot I'm giving you here, screen recording, whatever, where it's at in relation to anywhere. We're just northwest, about 20 miles of Fort Worth, and we're on the way to make our delivery to the Martin Brower facility in Roanoke, which is a northern Fort Worth suburb. Get on to it's 114 eastbound now. That'll take us straight across over to where the customer is. I'm zoomed out right now on the view for so you can get a, if you're not familiar with the geography, you get a pretty, really good idea of where I'm at in relation to Fort Worth. My blue dots at the bottom, the customer's in the red flag there, the flag spot there on the left. The map is facing southeast, as you'll see from the north flag up there on the, I think if it shows up, I don't know. I think it should be visible to you. I don't know for sure. But yeah, we're heading southeast right now on 114. Not too far past I-135, I-35E. What am I thinking? 135. Not in frickin' Kansas. There is an I-135. It's in Kansas. Goes north from basically, what is it, Wichita or Newton, Iowa, or Newton, Kansas, whatever, to up north, to Topeka, something like that. I can't remember. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in though, so you have a better view of what's going on here. Now it's pretty much a straight shot across here. It's we'll have some traffic lights up ahead. We're gonna be passing right past Texas Motor Speedway. Any of those of you guys who are racing fans, that's one of the NASCAR tracks. Alright, so we got a load of flavoring syrups going to the Martin Brower facility here, which is McDonald's affiliate, or well, not affiliate, I guess I would say. So Martin Brower is the servicing arm of McDonald's restaurants. So whenever they get their deliveries, they get them from Martin Brower, or one of the kind of the derivatives of Martin Brower, like Golden State Foods or Mile High Foods or stuff like that. I think there are a few other names that they might be called. Hopefully keep your speed up there, Tesla. I don't like getting slowed down in front of. Okay, you're all right though. Well, looks like we're building more over here, huh? 137,000 foot warehouse space. I think I saw in there something. That's not very big. For a warehouse, 137,000 square feet is not very huge. Not by any stretch. Not when I see warehouses that are upward of 1 million square feet. Alright, alright, down to 60 here. So we picked this load up at Lions Magnus in Fresno, California. You guys hopefully saw that video. I just finally got it posted today. I was hoping to get it posted earlier, but just had a lot going on. I just had just enough time to do a 10, 11 hour break at home on after I picked that load up. Started the load up. Got moving. Had a rough time too. Was not sleeping well at night because I'm bloating. So sometimes I get problems where I get food that just settles in my stomach and doesn't want to go down past there, and it ferments. It gets all gassy, and then I can't get any relief until it goes down pretty much. So it was one of those kind of days, or nights, whatever. And I ended up on that first leg, I ended up from the house. I ran from there to Casablanca, New Mexico, and it was so bad I didn't even make it 100 miles to Ludlow before I decided, I'm gonna stop and get a nap, because I just don't. I was too deprived of sleep. It's got me just like a little over half an hour nap there. Made it out to the rest area in between Williams and Flagstaff in Arizona. Again, I took another like 40 or so minute nap. Then ran the rest of the way from there to Casablanca. Now, Casablanca is at exit 108 in New Mexico. It's about 50 miles west of central Albuquerque, or where I-25 and I-40 meet up. Right around 50 miles west of there. I ran from there to Childress, Texas, here on back here on US 287. That's where I started this at. I stopped there by choice. I could have ran all the way here into the customer yesterday. It was about a 660 mile shift that I would have had, but I didn't really have a real reason to want to go all that far. I still have, even from Childress, I was going to be in the earlier half of my shift. It's only 210 miles, I think, from Childress to the customer. And I still had plenty of shift to work with afterward, if need be, to get to go deadhead toward a reload and even get the reload moving if there was one available. I ended up, and it's added benefit, there's a Walmart right next door, and I needed some more supplies. Yeah, another warehouse going up here. My apples went bad, so I had to get new ones. I was able to get a couple new pillows, because my Dodger pillows were getting all flat, and I kept having neck pain. Well, now I think about it. So every time I turned my head to the left, I would feel soreness, and I was pretty sure those pillows had something to do with that, because I'm getting flat. So, got a couple new pillows, the apples, a couple other food supplies as well. We're not great, because it's right next door to the Pilot truck stop right there in Childress. Then while I was there, it's like, I thought I remember there being a Mexican restaurant there in town. Right by the Pilot, but I thought it was on the same side of the street and just on the south side of where Pilot's at. I wasn't seeing it on the map, but then I saw this other place called Los Juanitos, literally right across the street from Pilot's. And I'm thinking, why not? I'm gonna try that out. Because I looked on the map, on the info about the place, looked at some of their menu items that people had pictures of, and one of the pictures that were taken gave me reason to believe might have actually been authentic style food. This kind of stuff that I would expect, like actual Mexican food, not Americanized stuff that pretends to be Mexican food. So I decided, let's give it a try. Go over there. I would say it was, it was good. I had couple of carne asada tacos. I'll show you what that came out like. They did come out good. They had they might have been a little bit overdone on the pico de gallo, perhaps. Not that it took away from the flavor of the food, but there was enough pico de gallo on it that you couldn't really see anything else. And so you'd kind of wonder, what's maybe they overdid it or something. But it turned out pretty good. They even had like a salsa bar where you can kind of pick whatever your salsas are. They had one on the side that was that they called extremely hot. And they had some steamed carrot slices and lime wedges there, and then the other side of the salsa bar had the more probably the popular milder medium kind of stuff that was just too mild for my taste. If you guys ever seen my one chip challenge, you'll see what I can handle. Yeah, I did one of those Taqui one chip challenges about a year or so ago. Yeah, right, just over a year ago. Let's just say you guys will be pretty impressed with how that came out. I don't think it's on my, I don't know if it's on my YouTube, but I know for sure it's on my Facebook page. You don't have to be friends with me on Facebook to see it. It is posted publicly, if I recall. So if you want to check that out, you can always go to my Facebook, go to my profile and search on my profile for One Chip Challenge and you'll find it. But yeah, it's I can handle some pretty hot stuff. And anyway, I got a cup of that extra hot, whatever, caution extra hot salsa, whatever they had, whatever it was, I don't even know. Might have had some habanero or something else. It seemed a little bit on the darker color side to be just habanero though, but I don't know, it might have been, whatever case though, it, I wouldn't even really call it all that hot. Can't say I was, I didn't leave there sweating or anything like that, or with my nose running like I normally would if it was really that hot. I'll just put it out there for you. That might be like way too much for some of you guys to handle, but for me, I had no problems at all with it. Alright, you see here I'm zooming in as we get closer because I don't use navigation. I like to just have a wider perspective view for traffic considerations, among others. Alright, Texas Motor Speedway is right here to our left. Alright, so since we're on, since it is Memorial Day, even though you guys probably won't see us until the day after, I want to remind you guys, this is not the day to say, it's not a celebration of someone's service. Don't do, if you want to thank someone for their service, that's fine, but don't do it just because it's Memorial Day. Alright, I'll just throw that out there. If you really want to do it because of an occasion, that's on Veterans Day, November 11th, not today. Today is the day that is meant for your people to honor troops who did not make it home. Those who died in battle. It actually started in 1868, where it became a federal holiday in 1868, I should say. At the end, after the Civil War ended, and it was meant to honor Union soldiers who died in battle in the Civil War. Let me get slid over here because we're gonna need to make a right turn really soon here. It's the last time I overshot. It's not a big deal if you overshoot. I didn't make the right turn on the street that I should have made a turn on last time because I was concerned about whether it was a truck legal road. It turned out it was. But as it turned out, if you see over there, if you do overshoot, you can just use that exit up there where you see at the top left corner of the view there, of the map. You just go down that way as well and basically swirl your way back in, I guess is the way you can say it. You can overshoot the customer and make a right onto another street that goes into the same industrial area that the customer's in, and then backtrack the short way to get over there. Oh no, it's I see some thinner white and residential kind of white streets back there, so this street here I don't want to turn on. It's the one that goes right over by that Comfort Suites Roanoke, I think is where I want to turn. We're at Dale Earnhardt Way and Cleveland Gibbs Road now. Okay, so I have been here one time before. But it should have been in October, because the last time I picked up at Lions Magnus in Fresno before this load was in October. And I'm pretty sure that was that same load came here. Come on, JB Hunt. What is going on here? Oh, there's Cisco and someone else. I can't tell. There's a car and there's a Cisco truck up in front of us that is seems to be causing this. I'm not sure. Or there might be somebody in front of Cisco, but I can't tell. But I can see it up to. There's at least a sedan and a Cisco in front of this JB Hunt. So we can't blame JB Hunt for this. We'll get zoomed in a little bit more here. It's hard for me to see the white streets there, because the gray background. I might even consider throwing it into night mode just so I can get better contrast. Let's do that. Oh, come on. Alright. Yeah, truck route, use 114 east. But see this road coming up, I actually want to turn on. If you really want to stay away from your residential, I would go a little bit further and make that right turn just before. I can't tell what it is. There's even a no truck sign right over here, so yeah, we're not really even supposed to be on that road. I have seen trucks go on there before, but I see the no truck sign there, which tells me that just because they're there doesn't mean they're correct. Actually, I think it's not there. I want to say we can turn right here. Yeah, I want to say we can turn right here to get into there. So we'll go ahead and do that. You know, it's the same. It goes to the same street that last street gets to, but yeah, it basically keeps the trucks away from the residential area. Okay, we go straight ahead. Even here, I'm not sure. I mean, technically, we probably should be going to the left and circle back in, but we'll go ahead and give this a try. I don't see any truck restriction signs right here up ahead, so we'll give it a try, see, maybe learn as we go. Because last time I overshot this and came back in from they say I went to the east and south and then came back up from the southeast corner, from the southeast of the customer. We're northwest of the customer right now. Yeah, see, they've got homes right here, so more reason to think that we're not technically supposed to be here. I see a no truck sign right there to go into that neighborhood there, though. So I think if you really want to do it the right way, I would have turned left on that street that I just passed. Go down there, and then you can make a right turn onto the street that's going to loop. As you see on the map there, we're going to make a left turn coming up real fast here. That same street you turn right on the other end of it, and it'll bring you in. Alright, Fairway Drive. Come over to the left because that lane's in it. Alright, right around this curve, as you see there, we're going to have a right turn coming up. That'll be the street that our customer's on. It'll be on the left side of the road. As I mentioned, last time I came here, and there is a vlog footage of that. You'll see I came from the other side and parked right in front of their lot. Huh, there's like a, I guess that's a pool with water slides or something, I guess. I don't know. Not what I would have expected to see here. Interesting. Alright, so this big warehouse on the left will be our customer. Yeah, and as you see here, there are trucks parked. These guys are parked on the other end, though. We're not going to be going through this driveway right here. We're going to go through the next one down. That's behind. We got this red and drop trailer, and the guy parked behind the drop trailer. That's where, that driveway there is one we're going to go into. I'm going to come up here in front of Logix and park. Try to get my, waiting for my tandems to get far enough out of that lane. Alright, so we're just going to walk our bills across from here, and as soon as you get in the driveway, just go straight ahead, and the receiving office is right there. Hopefully we'll get a dock door pretty quickly. I have a 10:30 appointment time. It's 9:43 right now, so see how it goes. Alright guys, got a dock door right away. We're going to be docking into door 34, which is all the way at the end down there. Let's see. Alright, now this is a dry load. The reefer's not even running. Flavoring syrups, I wasn't really sure what it was, but I remember looking at the bills or actually looking at the cases on there. Yeah, the cases on the last pallet that I could see through the vent door, it seemed to be related to tea. Like flavoring agents for tea? Okay, didn't know that. I don't know, some add flavor to tea or whatever. I'm not a tea drinker, so I don't know. But alright, 34, we're going to be way down here by this, I think this camps guy, maybe even between him and the drop trailer over on the end. No, right before the camps guy. Alright, so when you dock in, leave your doors shut and stop about 6 feet forward of the door. Let's see if I can see how well I get this lined up here. Oh man, look at that. That went really well. Alright. So yeah, leave your doors sealed and closed and all that. Stay about 6 feet forward of the door, and then when they're ready to unload you, they will they'll come out and break your seal. Probably be a little bit further to the left, but hopefully that's looks like I'm. So this guy throws me off because I don't think he's in a. I can't tell. I don't think this guy's pulling a 53 footer, so I can't really use them as a proxy for where to stop, because it's hard to judge distance or how close my trailer is to the door. So we usually want to use others pulling 53 footers to get a good idea. The ones who are docked in, and be at least 6 feet forward of them, but. Again, I really can't tell. This guy's a day camper on top of it, and he's pulling probably, I don't know, I have to guess a shorter trailer. I could be wrong, but just, as long as he's not leaving and needing, as long as not in his way, I guess this will work. Alright, so that's it for this, for the docking in. We'll have some more here when we're docking out, and let you know what's going on after that. Alright guys, we are all done here. It is right at 11:30 local time now. Went ahead at 10:30 appointment time. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the experience here. It didn't take too long for the guy to come out to break my seal and tell me to back in. He got to unloaded me very quickly, and I got called around within the last 5 to 10 minutes saying, I'd say about the last 5 minutes, come get my bills. And we're good to go. No issues at all here. No complaints at all either. Like I said, only an hour after my appointment time and we're already done. Okay, which Snyder doing? I don't know if he might just be waiting on that guy. Let me see if I can get around here. Alright, so where are we heading to next? We will be going to the Sanderson Farms plant in Bryan, Texas. Doesn't pick up until tomorrow. Tomorrow sometime. I can't remember what time tomorrow, but yeah, it's not due for pickup till tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is go to Dallas, go to the Blue Beacon over there across the street from Flying J, wash out my trailer, and maybe get a splash of fuel as well. I do need it. And we'll head down to the Bryan area. There's a Love's on the way down there. I'll probably just hang out over there for the rest of the day. No trucks right. Okay, so I have to make a left. Alright. How long are you going to come out or not? Thank you. So that'll be the plan. If you're not familiar with Bryan, if you go down toward Houston from Dallas on I-45, go down, I don't know, about halfway, or maybe not even that far, and then there will be another highway, a state route, if I recall. U.S. or state highway, I can't remember. One of those that I can use to get back down. Now, if you see on my map there where at the top of the screen you got the red placeholder, trucks no left turn. Alright, so if I can go, yeah, no straight ahead either, so I guess that tells me that this route that I took in here earlier was actually a good truck route. Since it's not telling me, since it's telling me that's the way out of here, so, or the signs on the road are telling me I have to go this way. So I'm glad I came the way I went now. I just, again, I'm a little bit iffy on going in this proximity to homes, especially these homes that look kind of nice. I mean, it looks like a nice community there, right? I definitely would not mind living in it. Based on what I can see right here, it's, you know, I always like these brick homes, and it's, you know, well kept yards and all that. Looks like there's a lake in there in between everybody. Nice little area. All right, let me get zoomed in. I need to make sure. Yeah, we're gonna make this right turn, or actually. No, you know, I could even go straight ahead. That's 114 right there in front of us. I'll go east on 114 and head off into downtown Dallas and basically work my way over to I-20 at Bonnie View Road over on the southeast side of Dallas to get that washout done. And that's it. Everything went well. We'll have another video for you guys in Bryan, alright? Again, not picking up till tomorrow, or at least not scheduled to. If I get some word that it's ready to go earlier, I'll be picking it up earlier, but tentatively I plan on just shutting down at the Love's over there just north of Bryan, and we'll plan on picking it up tomorrow. Alright, otherwise, you all have a great day. Thanks for hanging out and watching, and I hope you guys made some kind of good use out of your Memorial Day. Whether it be going to a grave site to visit a departed veteran, family member, loved one, whatever, or whatnot, or if you just enjoyed your day off and did something fun, I don't know. Anyway, you all have a great day. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.